My name's Andrea and I have 5 children, 3 teenagers currently, ranging from 19 to 6. I absolutely treasure it as one of the greatest things in my life, our interaction with young adults and children in the house. It's absolute chaos. It's the older ones look after the younger ones in such a lovely way, and then they hate each other and it's a war and there's screaming. But ultimately, we do have faith that they look after each other, and I think the support, knowing that they have support with one another, not just us as parents, my husband and myself, but there's backboards behind everyone that hopefully they don't drop to the floor. I never like to say that the boys and the girls are different, because we definitely treat them all the same. But I think there are some differences when it comes to boys and girls differences. I mean, we have the very much of looking after our boys from a practical safety perspective, and the girls have been probably more towards the emotional support. My most important thing is that the communication is always, there is no subject that isn't talked about. Like, we actively talk about everything that we can think of or that comes to us, and we practice being totally open. I tell all of them that we only care that they're safe. We only care. We will never judge them, and I promise. We have practiced our poker face many, many times, like when they want to tell us things, and we're like, yep, keep going, like, because you want them to keep giving you the information, but you're like, oh my God, okay. But yeah, they all know. Our front door is never locked. Anytime any of them can come in and be safe, they know they can call us, they can come to our house, and we will support all of them. I was 100% a different parent to my first, and that I will be for the 5th in his teenage years. Just giving parents the understanding that yes, it is different when they're little and they're under your responsibility for all the time, and they're in your house and you know where they are and you fed them, and it does change into now they're opening the door more, they're going out, you have less, I don't call it control because I want to call it more guidance. You have less ability to point them in the right direction, what you think is. Because I think parenting teenagers comes from before they're teenagers. The effort and the priority starts well before they turn 13. It hasn't been explicitly talked about, but our children very much understand that respect is a massive part. And although we, are there, and I don't personally drink, but my husband does, and he will have beers with the young guys and be more of a, interacting with them as a friend rather than having any parenting or, anything going on like that. But I just make sure that everyone's respected in the house. I definitely see our parenting position as guidance, and their safety is 100% the most important priority. We know they're going to do it. And for the parents that say, no, it's not going to happen, you're not going to do it, the children will do it, and they'll do it behind your back and maybe not have the social awareness to look after themselves or take more risks. Or that happened with us. We were all allowed to drink. Not that drinking, it is one of those things that we would like them to not drink before they're 18 or before their brain is fully developed by 25, but it is there, and you think they haven't vaped when they're 13, and they have. As a parent, working out your personal relationship with your young person in the family and what works for you, because not every parent wants to know every nitty-gritty of what their teenager's getting up to. I think that's good as well, to not know everything. You hope they make mistakes, but you also hope that they don't get permanently damaged from experiencing things. So it is definitely a fine line.